That is, thinking is really just the process of asking and answering questions. You're asking yourself questions all day. How do I get to the store? What do I do now? If you're a negative type of person, you're asking questions like, why am I such a fucking loser? Why do bad things always happen to me? So your entire narrative is determined by the questions you ask, which is why it's so important to learn how to answer and ask the right questions, okay? Your questions determine your reality because your reality is what you focus on. When you focus on a negative thought, that's your reality. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Same thing when you focus on something positive. You know, when you focus on, there's a tree over there, right? As I'm observing that, that's my reality. Because life is just a series of state changes. You're just going from state to state to state. Your reality is whatever you focus on. You know, ultimately, you're the Holy Spirit that consciousness comes to. Like, even consciousness itself is something that comes to you. You are the no thing, the nothing. But while we are playing this game of life, thoughts, feelings, sensations, all come to us. The way we feel, the way we think, the physical sensations, all those are coming to us at once. I call that state, okay? And your life is a series of state changes, and state is just focus, right? At any given time, you're focused on a thought, you're focused on a feeling, you're focused on a sensation, and you're just going through those states throughout life. And the entirety of your reality is just those focus changes, right? And all the money, all the women, you know, whatever you value, okay, all the things that you're chasing, they don't matter when you're in a negative state. But, you know, Kanye West having some severe mental problems, didn't matter how much money he had, because his focus had become all negative, right? Whereas there's people without money that, you know, are very good at focusing on the positive and being happy. So to be able to change your reality for the better, you need to ask better questions. And this is something that you're doing regardless. You're always asking and answering questions. So you might as well get really good at it. And it's the most important skill in the world, state control. You're already doing it, just most people are just rank fucking amateurs at it. You know? Like, you can see it. If a negative topic comes up, how long does that person hold on to that? How long will they rant about something negative? Whereas you'll see with positive people, you know, they won't even engage in a negative topic for very long, if at all, and won't engage with negative people. Think how many times you've heard a relative or a friend or whatever complain about someone who treated them badly, you know, whether it's a brother, sister, a friend or whatever, yet they keep this person in their life and keep arguing with them and keep having confrontation with them. They don't know how to ask the right questions. And the right questions are like, why am I feeling bad right now? And what do I do to change that? Well, in a lot of cases, you're feeling bad because you're surrounding yourself with negative people. You've got a terrible boss, you've got a terrible brother, you've got a terrible friend. Just eliminating that person from your life would lead to massive change. You know, how do I create structural solutions to optimize my lifestyle? Well, I need to get out of having a job. You know, these are things that I did before. I need to get rid of these negative people. I'm with the wrong woman. I need to cut out all those things on a structural level. Another great question to ask, why am I feeling bad? If you feel yourself out of state, why am I feeling bad? A lot of the time, if it's not a structural solution, okay, it's gonna come from something you did wrong physically. All right, you weren't active today. You didn't and you didn't eat properly, you know, you haven't been eating properly, and you didn't get good enough sleep. If those three things are off, there's a good chance you're not going to be feeling well, and then your thoughts become negative. The biggest cause of negative thoughts is problems with your physical vehicle, in my opinion. I think it's 90% of the game. Because when you're really feeling terrific, you've done a workout, you've had some Carezza sex, you haven't ejaculated in 2 months, you're waking up early, you're eating super healthy, your thoughts are calm, your thoughts are positive, you feel safe, you feel content, you know, you're able to bond deeper with your woman. And the way to recognize those bad patterns are, you know, why am I feeling badly? What can I do to change that? Okay, I gotta get better control of my physical vehicle. The other questions that I ask myself during the day are, what's the most productive thing to do now? The most productive thing is usually what the most profitable thing in my life is. In business, that's easy to measure. In the rest of my life, the most profitable thing is usually what helps me advance my goals. You know, right now it's going to the gym. Another question I asked is what else needs to get done? That's a very easy question to ask for me, and it's mostly asked. You know, I don't even have to be conscious of it anymore because my organizational system is so tight. Okay, check it out. How to get organized. revolutionarylifestyles.com/products. My organizational system is so tight. I just look on my phone, I look on my Tick app, and it just tells me what to do. You know, I did my morning routine, then I did my communications routine, which is answering my WhatsApp messages from my clients and my emails. Next up is content. After that is going to the gym. After that is working on the most profitable projects. Right now, that is going to be a coaching project and then a bit of a site redesign. And that's it.